Hey guys, Kajitsu here with another review. This time I'll be reviewing the ACPB05 Kamen Rider Malus and Kamen Rider Kamuro set from Kamen Rider Kamen. This is the 5th release in the Arms Change Premium Bandai series, and the second 2-pack. So this set includes a few things: 2 figures, 2 arms, and 2 arms weapons. So to start, let's take a look at the base figures. So let's start from left to right with Kamen Rider Malus. So in the tradition of movie riders, these two have suits that are modified from previous riders in the series. For Malus, his base suit is obviously, as you can see, modeled after Kamen Rider Baron's. So this is the European style bisuit. So it has chainmail on the torso and upper legs, as well as greaves with patterns on them, and thigh guards, though these ones are done up in metallic gold with nice red patterns on them. Got the knee pads and shoulder pads and shin guards, which are the same as the other riders. Though what is notable is that this is a bit of a deeper gold color than is used for other riders who have gold armor parts. We have the helmet, which is also styled like a knight's. Now this one has a more angular and kind of wicked looking eye style. A little bit of holes, or kind of fake indented holes, in the mouthpiece. And then a crown-like headpiece with red trim and a red forehead gem. Of course, it has the standard Sengoku driver, which is done in black plastic with silver painted lock seat and yellow belt straps. Though something a little bit special is that for Malus and Camro, the lock seat that's molded on has the inner style, or kind of the inner part, in the actual shape of the insides of the golden and silver Ringo lock seeds. Articulation-wise, since they're, of course, both arms length figures and have very similar buys, I'll only be using one to show the articulation, so it's the same as standard arms length figures. Ball joint heads, 360-degree rotation at the elbows, go in and out, have bicep swivel, single joint elbows, wrist rotation, 2 finger joints, waist rotation, legs go forward and back, in and out, have thigh swivel, single joint knees, and ball joint ankles. Next we have Kamen Rider Kamuro, whose bodysuit is Japanese style, though it's actually a mix between Gaim and Zangetsu Shin, as he does have the kind of feathery shoulder pieces, as well as the standard cloud-like patterns on his arms and thighs. Though he also has the black paint on the outer parts of the torso, similar to Zangetsu Shin's bodysuit. The helmet is a lot more similar to Gaim's than Malus's to Baron's, being basically the same as Gaim's helmet, with the exception of this new large headpiece, or a crest piece that's added to the forehead. It's done in a nice gunmetal gray color, with this very intricate pattern on the inside, and a red forehead gem. The base body is done up in a silver plastic, with some nice metallic blue paint for the shoulders and the patterns, as well as the wrist guards, knee pads, and shin guards. And he has the same belt piece as Malus. Moving on to the arms, first we have the golden arms, which is rather strangely named. They both are, since, as you can see, the golden arms is not actually golden, and the silver arms isn't actually silver. Well, at least not for the most part. For the golden arms, the base color, or at least the base plastic color, is golden. Kind of a dark gold plastic. But for the most part, it's painted metallic red, with the same kind of swirly patterns indented into it that are on Malus's base suit. Got a metallic green stem at the top, and slightly peeled parts, which are painted in this very pale color that's basically the same kind of color that you get on the inside of an apple. There are a few holes here and there, but they're pretty small, so you can't see too much of what's inside. Then you have the silver arms, which does use silver as the base plastic, though most of the paint is metallic blue. And this isn't actually the same as the golden arms, as the pattern is a different one, and it's actually raised instead of indented. Though still has the same peeled apple parts, and the same green stem. Then you have the arms weapons. First is Malus' set of the apple reflector and sword bringer. First you have the apple reflector, which is cast in black plastic. It has a lot of nice paint to it. First is this deep metallic red, with the same swirly pattern that's on the arms and the figure. Then more of that peeled apple look to it. A little black part in the center, and metallic gold at the top. You have the sword bringer, with the handle in black, then a red guard. Then the blade is painted in the peeled apple color, with a lot of nice mold-in detail on the blade. Very intricately indented. And it goes all the way along both sides. As I showed, you can also sheathe the sword within the shield, just like so. Then you have Kamuro's Soginjo, which is this long staff, cast in black, with some metallic blue at the top, and then the head of the staff is basically identical to Kamuro's head crest, though without the gem in the center painted red. It is made of nice flexible plastic, similar to the Kagematsu, though this one seems to be a bit more stiff, or a little bit more firm in terms of the flexibility, in that it doesn't feel quite as wobbly. Of course, then equip them with their arms, and so they both do it the same way. You attach it to the head, clip it in place on the shoulders, then unfold all four sides. Hold this little tab in the back, in the shoulder pieces, and fold down the chest piece. And there you have Kamen and Malus golden arms. Then do the same for Camro, though you definitely want to be careful with the headpiece, which makes things a little bit tricky. But if you can get past that, then it's smooth sailing. Just unfold like so. And there you have Kamen Kamuro, silver arms. So taking a look at the two together, see that the arms is essentially modeled after the melon arms, though in a bit of a bulkier style. I think is actually an improvement over that, and is, in terms of design, one of my favorite overall kind of arms, or at least, set of arms. For Malus, you can see that it has a couple of, basically peeled apple horns in the same place as Baron's banana horns. The back of the helmet is nice gold that matches up with the base color of the arms. And it's got these 4 apple spikes. And the back piece is not nicely molded as well. You've also got the inner part. It has a nice textured pattern and painted in the same color as the horns, and the same color as the other peeled apple parts. He, of course, come with his weapons. Putting the sword bringer in the right hand, and the apple reflector in the left. Although, you probably want to not do what I did there and put it in the right way. Or right side up, at least. Though it does kind of suffer from the same problem as stuff like the Melon Defender, where the square-shaped handle makes it a little bit tricky to get a firm grasp on it. Something like that should do. Just like so. Then for Kamuro, because of the length of the staff, you can have him wield it with both hands. Just like this, and of course because of the flexible nature, that also helps in ease of grasping. You just need to maneuver his hands properly, just like so. Now obviously if I had more time I could get these guys in better poses, but I don't want to spend a lot of time just wasting on posing them. So overall I think it's a great set. I definitely like what they did with these 2 figures. There's some great paintwork, great sculpting, great molding. Like I said, the golden arms and silver arms, in terms of the mold, is definitely one of my favorites in terms of arms. Just because of the nice bulk it has to it, and how it's basically an improvement over the kind of, well, I wouldn't say so much as skimpy, but kind of a bit, melon arms that, for a rider, seems a little bit small and doesn't have, what I would feel would be enough bulk to, look like a good heavy armor. Additionally, they have enough differences to count, and some really good paintwork and color schemes that work really well and contrast each other well also. So if you're a fan of the Gaim movie or these two riders, you can definitely say to pick up this set, as it's definitely worthwhile. So thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and check out my channel for more videos. And for now, this is KRX50, riding off.